What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 38 of my Total Warhammer 3 Valkia the Bloody Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time in a massive battle inside Swamp Town, we were able to take the first territories that we could reach from the Blue Vipers, but more importantly, Harald killed a bunch of units and was able to get that Master of Massacre trait. Absolutely lovely. He's gonna get a lot more powerful, and hopefully even more powerful as soon as we can try to get him penetrable. It's ironic that he fought a bunch of elves and still does not have that trait. I'm hoping that we can get it out of the Hunts Marshal's expedition, which we declared war upon, but I suppose we shall have to see. Now, the Monument of the Moon, huh? I do wonder, can we tell the Skeggy to occupy it? Ooh, hopefully before Morathi or somebody does. Who's moving down here? Who's trying to do this? Oh, it is... It's Malice's faction. Okay, yeah, they're never gonna reach it. But if you guys could do this yourselves... Wait, how much is this worth for sacking? 4k? Eh, not that much. And also, how are we gonna trade this? Basically, what we want to do is have them trade us Hexoatl. In fact, wait.
Straight to business. Where shall we raid next?
You won't give us Hexoatl. Why? Okay, that's kind of annoying. I thought that these things would be sharing a border. Swamp Town is here, border. Hexoatl is here, border. It's not their capital, why won't they trade it away? Well, okay, what about these guys? Would you be willing to give us Maku Peaks? 6.2, and you wouldn't do it for 12k. And basically, maybe if we take Maku Peaks and then have these guys give us Hexoatl, then give both of them back to these guys, but we'll try to figure that out later. It's kind of annoying, to be perfectly frank. Anyway, we ended off last episode with a pre-battle of Emperor Karl Franz versus Aurel Morspig, so we're gonna level up and we're gonna head into the fight immediately. We got 3 points. Let's go through Skullcrusher and Unflinching Soldiers, as we will at the very least benefit Chaos Knights from this, and then later on, if we evolve him, then it'll benefit Exalted Bloodletters when we take it again. And either way, the skills are going to disappear. Now, you are going to get Blade Shield, keep getting a little bit harder to kill, buddy. Almost on your Juggernaut. I don't think anything else is super important here, so we're good. And then you, Sorcerer. 1 more point in Glittering Robe, get yourself Metal Shifting, Evasion, and then 1 more point in Searing Doom, as it's the best and most spammable spell that you got. Alrighty, that looks like that's good to me. Let's hit up Karl for some fighting. And here we go. Let's get that Razor Standard. Do we power up you guys even more? Well, we have the War Banner on you so you don't dissipate, but we could give it to one of the regular units of Exalted Bloodletters, making them even more powerful. Yeah, they actually hit less hard. Huh, that's actually kind of surprising. Wait, they have weapon strength that's lower than the Chaos Warriors of Khorne with dual weapons, but they have great weapons. You would think their weapon strength would be higher. I mean, obviously their armor piercing is considerably higher, but it still surprises me a little bit. I suppose they do have magical damage, though. 31 versus 13. Yeah, massive difference in armor piercing, but obviously armor piercing versus non-armor piercing units. Anyway, let's give it to one of these units. Let's say you, because you're the higher level, and thus you deserve it a little bit more. Alright, looks like it says Pyrrhic Victory. We'll see about that. And oh, look, these guys have 6 missile units. If only we could swap our armies to Harald just to deal with this. But it's all good. Let's fight.
Enter the battlefield with their mangled corpses! Pile their skulls at the throne of Khorne!
I like that fiery trail that the Juggernaut leaves. Alright, now, let's see about this. The balance of power is slightly in our favor, so it does look like the game recognizes that we have the superior army. And to be fair, a lot of the enemy army isn't really all that threatening. Their infantry and their missile troops are kind of irrelevant. Yeah, their missile troops could potentially hurt some of our bloodletters, true, but as long as we overwhelm them and get them engaged fairly quickly, it shouldn't matter all that much. Now, they do have 3 units of Reichsguard, as well as a mortar, as well as several other units, like Karl himself and the Black Line's war wagons with Hellblasters, as well as these Pistoliers, all of which could be threatening. The Reichsguard here are not so threatening against the Swords of Chaos. The Swords of Chaos should absolutely rip them apart. They have more than double their stats, and as we can see, the Reichsguard here are dropping like flies, especially with a little bit of help from our Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes. Down go those Reichsguard and away. Now, let's check back on the other side. Unfortunately, because skirmish mode is a piece of garbage, these guys appear to have gotten caught. Fortunately, though, they are not demons, so they will simply get badly damaged and then run off the field. But, I really wish that they did a little bit better with skirmish mode. I don't get why it breaks half the time, and then forces the unit to fight when it shouldn't ever be doing so, considering it's a much faster unit than the Reichsguard is. But well, not a big deal. Sometimes you just gotta babysit your units. That's the nature of the game. Anyway, here we go. Our main battle line has now engaged our Sorcerer as well as our Exalted Hero leading the charge. And we're blobbing up a little bit, so we are going to try to move away and to spread our units out to distract the enemies. Our Lord is now fighting Karl over here in the center of the battle line. Gonna drop a Searing Doom on them just to clear the way a little bit so that our Lord can actually reach Karl for said duel. In terms of stats, let's just take a quick... Ooh, that's a nice shot. Like those wings there. In terms of stats, we got 48, 23. Oh, but he's very heavily debuffed. I'd say they're probably close to even in terms of stats, though I'm willing to bet that with both Heroic Killing Blow and Deathbringer up, we probably hit quite a little bit harder with our weapon strength at 1.2k. I assume the enemy has a bigger HP pool, but it's not that much bigger, despite the fact that he's on a monster. I guess we're on a Juggernaut too, so it's nearly even. Now, we do still have to silence those mortars. They've been firing this entire time and are still a danger to several of our units, but we are moving our Marauder Horsemen of Khorne with throwing axes around, and they can simply move into melee and attack these guys in the back. Oh, I never noticed the little Imperial symbols on the mortars. Isn't that lovely? And here come the Marauders. Alrighty, no more firing those mortars, please. Otherwise, our infantry are absolutely destroying theirs, and this is why I was saying that their infantry were absolutely no threat to us here. We have Exalted Bloodletters, and they just make very, very quick work of all of them, including the enemy greatswords, though I suppose the enemy greatswords are the only ones that are just very slightly threatening. Certainly not to a unit of Exalted Bloodletters, and probably not even all that threatening to Chaos Warriors of Khorne with dual axes. Looks like Karl has actually moved away from our Lord, abandoning him to be surrounded by enemy units, but that's fine. He'll be fighting our Exalted Hero for a little while then as well. We also have the Reichsguard moving around in the background. They tried to charge our Regiment of Renown of Exalted Bloodletters, and then immediately try to charge out them back in. Yes, they're doing a little bit of cycle charging work, although they will slowly get brought down. I would imagine one-on-one, even if they stuck around for a few seconds, they'd probably lose a fair few models here, so they really don't want to do that. Oh, I really like the contrast of the red sky with these green battlefields, though. They're quite nice. It's nice fighting in Bretonnia and the Empire just because of that. I like the maps, especially when they're tinged by the coordinate skies. Alright, back to it on these Reichsguard. Why am I watching these Reichsguard so much? Because most of the enemy infantry is dead and we're actually just giving chase. Karl is also in pretty bad shape as well, below half HP, though our Lord is somewhat damaged as well at about half HP himself. So good job to Karl. Otherwise, it looks like our Swords of Chaos have caught the Black Lions here and are going to try to surround and kill them if they can, though I imagine it will be fairly difficult to run them down as they should be pretty quick. 66 versus 77, we're a little bit faster. Maybe they can bring them down. Ooh, down to 2 now. Would be lovely if we can stop this unit from coming back in the auto-resolve. Alright, good job to the Swords of Chaos. Unsurprisingly, they're disgustingly good a unit at killing stuff, and it's staying alive. And it looks like, speaking of staying alive, Carl is not going to be doing so. He gets attacked by all 3 of our lords and heroes and surrounded and brought down, and just like that, I do believe the battle is ours. Alright, not too bad. It looks like we didn't take too much damage on anybody but the Marauder Horsemen, and we're really just trying to level the Horsemen to become Knights. Man, it's taking way too long to level these Horsemen into Knights. Level 8 seems a little bit steep, I gotta admit. And we do have an Exalted Hero in this army that's training them at the same time, and Rel's been getting into more battles. I do wish there was a way to speed up their level. They're at level 6 or 7 now. They're getting there. But still, damn. Oh well, anyway, we're gonna speed this up. We're gonna chase down any enemy units that we can reach for obvious reasons, and then hopefully auto-resolve the remnants of this army afterward. The battle itself didn't actually last that long, but once again, not surprising, because our Exalted Bloodletters simply ripped the enemy infantry apart extremely quickly. Okie dokie, and just a few more units remaining. Come on, there we go. Close victory? I wouldn't say so, but maybe we took more damage than I was thinking. But I'm sure we'll be able to heal up in short order as well. Alright, good job once again to Rel. Do we heal? We also need to auto-resolve this and then take a settlement, because we can still move because of Murderous Momentum. So we should probably heal it. I mean, less souls and stuff, but we're okay. We're okay. Heal up.
Put them in chains.
And oh, if this guy gets in range of Castle Bastant, we might have to fight it. Hey, unit experience gain plus 10% for Lord's Army. That's actually good. I feel like that's going to be useful because we've been waiting to get our units to become Chaos Knights for a while now. In fact, you two are the first, right? Wait, you must be rank right. Ah, they're only rank 7. Damn it. These units are such a liability right now in the sense that they're too fragile, and when you have more fragile units like Exalted Bloodletters, I'd prefer not to have a fragile line of Marauder Horses, as, well, there's just too many units to watch that way. Now, how much is this worth for sacking? 10k nearly. Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Let the slaughter commence.
I guess we just fight them outside the summon. Do they have an... Oh, they have 2 artillery pieces. And then we'll have to take care of. Alrighty, well, it looks like Rel's gonna get himself another fight. Wait, actually, this can be auto-resolved. Okay, good. I was thinking that half our units would die if we did this, but it looks like not the case, which is lovely. Because it would have been unnecessary and they would have gotten absolutely wrecked in the field. You are going to heal again... Or wait. Yeah, just heal again.
Weak, sir.
Heal again here, and defeated Gotrek Gurnison. Oh, wait. Were you even breakable? I'm not even sure that you were breakable. But that's, I guess, pretty good. Especially that'll be useful for units like Demon Princes of Khorne. Is Harald unbreakable in any way? No, he's not. Oh, wow. Actually, that would be a really good thing to pick up on Harald, but I guess since Rel is going to evolve later anyway, that'll be useful. Okay, I need to remember that that gives you unbreakable. That's quite useful. I wonder if there's any other method of getting that. I didn't even realize Gotrek and Felix were in that army. I might have actually fought if that was the case. Anyway, go here. And this will be sackable. We're not going to want for ourselves. Still a decent amount of souls if we want them, but the money is more important still, as yet. Then we either occupy it, in which case... Can anybody reach us? I don't think so. I think we're free to occupy it. It's not like we can reach Gisero from here anyway, so the Murderous Momentum doesn't really help us. Alrighty, occupy the place, and then we should be able to hit Gisero next turn. We've got heals coming in anyway. Let's get you... a Twisted Relic. We're just building Twisted Relics everywhere just to get a little bit of money increase for all the battles. We'll have to keep an eye on these taken territories, but honestly, once again, it doesn't really matter if they fall. I would like our allies to take along Guy and Kurun, though, if possible. We'll see if we can make that happen. Also... we need to delete an army, I think.
Lord of Khorne!
Or do we? Nah, maybe we'll go with that. It's fine. It's fine. I was thinking to get this up to like 50k per turn, but I think maybe we're okay. The temporary army here, Mentash, you know what, let's evolve you for now. Ooh, also, can we build anything interesting? No, apparently not. Warband upgrades. Well, let's get you a bunch of Marauders of Khorne with dual weapons. It doesn't really matter. Once again, it's a temporary army. And then we'll get you a bunch of Marauder Horsemen of Khorne, and then you guys, well, one of you can become an Armored Troll. Actually, two of you can become an Armored Trolls. But you guys are gonna have to wait until you level. Alrighty, and then Mentash, I guess you can get Vanguard, Chaos Vanguard right there. I don't know if you're gonna keep it, and whether we're gonna keep you. Fairly unlikely, mostly because Dark Fury is kind of garbage, but I suppose if we evolve you, or devote you to Khorne for... you could get something better. Yeah, you know what, we could devote you to Khorne, and then we'll see if we get something good. Do we want to do this right now, though? Because we'd lose Chaos Vanguard. You know what? Hold off for now. Get Unflinching Soldiers, which actually we would still have if we devoted ourselves to Khorne. Just do this for a little while, and then we'll see. Maybe beneficial to just devote everybody to Khorne. I mean, everybody who's remaining. We're probably not going to do too many more undivided forces. Anyway, I believe that's it for this turn, unless I'm mistaken, other than potentially building some buildings. Well, let's do what else we have left. Zavastra, you can have yourself a Twisted Relic. And Albion, you have the 8k tower. Northern Wastes, you have this useless thing that does nothing. You can get some stuff. Yeah, you know what, let's upgrade these. Here, and here. And then Frigid Wasteland, and you will give us a little tiny bit more cash, and I guess same with you. Doesn't really matter which one we pick here. We can't take both anyway. Alrighty, well, it's still generating a decent amount, and we do want to keep an eye on diplomacy, however, because there may be more vassal potentials. Warheart of the Shadowgave probably not going to be willing to be a vassal, at least not unless we trade him something here, maybe? We'll see about that. I'm not sure that he'd like it because it wouldn't be an entire territory. I'd love to get some Beastmen vassals, though, since Kazarak decided to attack us a bunch of times. You don't want a military alliance, but actually we don't want a military alliance with Squire. We want to vassalize it, though I would prefer to militarily align with Squire over a war. So we'll see about that. Fecundites, you're not willing to get subjugated yet, aren't you? Okay, no, you're not. And that's fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way, by which I mean Valkia will kill you for it. In fact, maybe we can do that next turn, depending on if we can find Festus and if he is at Middenheim. Alright, skip the rest of this. Path to Glory, Commandment. Okay, we won't skip the Commandment. Let's go, they've come to the wrong place. Why? I don't want to cornify this entire place, because if we cornify it, the problem there is that it's going to probably cause our allies to rebel, and we don't necessarily want that. Demahar, I want you to move here, and Gorger Rock, Granite Spikes. Okay, we need to trade Granite Spikes to ourselves from the Dolgan for something else, but I guess we could do that next turn. Where is Granite Spikes? Up here somewhere? Yeah. Because he's not going to trade Gorger Rock because it's his capital for whatever stupid reason. I really feel like capital should automatically move to Dark Fortresses, and I don't think that they do, but they should. But I guess we'll find out when we actually trade it. Another commandment, yeah, I'll just do you've come to the wrong place again. Wait, can we coordinate corrupt this? No, we just traded away shortly. Yeah, let's get you, they've come to the wrong place. In fact, we don't even need Zavastra right now, do we? Yeah, you know what? Just give Zavastra to Throg. Unless he takes something we want. You know what? Keep it for now. I figure if he takes something we want, then we just give him Zavastra to trade for it, because it'll complete a province for him. Now, I take it Throg's gonna take Kappelberg. I doubt that he's gonna waste the opportunity to do so. And then we'll just trade him some stuff so that he can get stronger as well. Once again, I'm hoping that some of our allies at least will be a little bit more useful. Huh, he actually went past Kappelberg. Oh, don't make us take Kappelberg for you, man, and then give it to you. What are you doing, Throt? This is how you got subjugated. By us. And Caravan Blue Roses. There's still probably a few factions we can declare additional wars on as well. A, to keep people friendly, but B, oh, you're moving to Wolfenburg. I don't like that. Hopefully he'll go right past it. We'll see. Also hoping that the World Walkers take Salzenmund, but apparently they haven't done so this turn. Come on, guys, take stuff. I'll make Valkia do all the work for you, or Valkia's legions. Alright, hey, it's Draika. I don't even know what defeat trait you get for defeating Draika. It's been too long, so that'll be curious. Sarl has fallen to seduction. What exactly does that mean? What? Sarl has fallen to seduction, but Sarl is one of our vassals. They remain one of our vassals. And because we own the thing. Huh, that's kind of interesting. So Nakari is going to be using the Fall into Seduction thing on everybody that's our allies, but at the same time, our vassalage overrides theirs, so that doesn't matter. Beautiful. Alrighty. Let's have Harald move... Oh, he can't reach Pahwaks? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. I guess you're gonna move out here, then. You can move into a camp stance. Yes, yes. Alright, so go, let's say, right here. And camp. We'll hit Pahwaks next turn. Leave Monument of the Moon to last. I do have to wonder whether... Ooh, that's a lot of Marauder Champions. You're actually building a proper army. Okay, I really want to power up this faction, then. Because our other Norscan allies are being garbage. Whereas you are actually building decent armies. Like, look at Wulfric, for example. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? Wulfric, you're just disappointing as all heck. Longship Graveyard, before I forget. I want you to trade this to us. 12k, eh? I just want to give that to Wulfric so that he gets more territories. Fine, I'll pay 12k for it, not a big deal. Longship Graveyard, take it, yes. And then trade it... Wait, not to you. Almost traded it directly back to him. Wulfric. I'm just hoping that Wulfric gets a little bit stronger. Trade a Longship Graveyard. And get some of our money. Ah, no, keep your money.
Yes.
There you go. Don't lose it again. Now that Ellen Delling is dead, hopefully that won't happen. And hopefully you attack these guys. And, oh, another one of these trash armies. And look, Hama's gonna take Norden. Nah, whatever. I don't even care about that. Alrighty, now. Valkia, we have one more turn left of Murderous Momentum. So what you want to do is you want to go to Krudenwald, you want to sack it, and then, Festus is here. Alright. Autos resolve this. A little bit of oh wow, it's a little bit more damage than I would have liked. Sack it. Path to Gloriful Golgast. And are you able to reach Festus? Yes, okay, we're gonna save this battle for next episode, because look at this. It'll draw out the full garrison of tons of Chaos Knights and Chosen, plus Festus' own army, and should actually be a pretty difficult fight, because we're now at about half HP on a lot of our Chosen. Yeah, alright, I'm excited about that, because it'll actually make for possibly a fairly difficult battle. Aldebrand is headed... What the heck is your army? You're pulling a Wulfric, man. Never go full Wulfric. Okay, let's see what else we could do this turn. I guess you could go out to Wolfenburg. You could also capture Kappelberg. Where's Throt even going? What are you doing out here? Your army is also pretty decent, but you're not doing anything with it. Alright, I'm gonna march stance you out to here and then go after Wolfenburg. I don't imagine we're gonna get attacked here, at least not in the next turn or so. So go here. Golgast, let's send you to Nagenhof. Stay in Throg's territory and then attack it next turn. Take it, give it to Throg. Or, well, it doesn't really matter who we give it to because we own Beckhofen. Yeah, alright. Who else can move? Who else can do interesting things, potentially? Valkia, once again, we're saving your battle. Asavar Magath. You could destroy this camp. Demahar, would you be able to take the... Ooh, hello. A potential other battle. For Ventress. Oh, that's going to be very interesting because Ventress's army is quite weak. Okay, that would make for a fun fight. Lovely. Kailas, you can auto-resolve this, though. And were you stuck? I think he might have been stuck. Auto-resolve you. And let's get the XP. This army needs to level as it's one of the new armies. And also, I just realized you're on a Gorby's Chariot Mount, and no thank you. No thank you. Also, you have no ancillaries, but, well, we'll work on it. Any chance to get any new Dragon Ogres? No dice as yet, but keep moving this way. Like so. Can you raise any Dragon Ogres? No. Honestly, anybody if I spot lots of Dragon Ogres somewhere, although I think, oh, you can only get one in a place anyway. Maybe we just get a temporary lord and then raise them. Just so that we can ferry them over. Let me guess, there's Dragon Ogres raisable here? No, oh, but there is a Chaos spawn. That makes me a little bit tempted. And another Chaos spawn. Wait, is this the same place? Because we want to make this a wait, no. We want to make this a Chaos spawn army. No, we want to make... There's too many armies down here. Daemonhunters Chaos spawn army. Yeah, so there's reason to ferry that down. Now, you can't reach this, but you can go after this camp real quick. But you're gonna need to keep healing. Auto-resolve that. And it's not a lot of healing, but heal. And leadership or attack-minded swell. Let's have you move up north. I want to send you here because it looks like these guys are looking to attack us probably shortly. So yeah, start moving. Keep healing. I actually would have loved to have some lead belchers in a few armies, but not a big deal. Okie dokie. You, Daemonhunters. Is this army outside? Or is it in the settlement? I can't tell. No, it's in the settlement. Damn. Alright, fine. Well, let's see if you can take this with an auto-resolve. What do we have here? Well, this might actually be worth a fight. I mean, honestly, not really. But oh, it would kill half our army? Really? A bunch of Ogre Bulls would kill half our army? I guess it is a new army, so it's not battle tested, and he's only level 3. Alrighty, that's fine. We'll fight it next turn. Or next episode, rather. Same with you. And yeah, just setting up lots and lots of fights. We are out of time, but at least with all this stuff set up, should make for some easy battle access next time. We got potential fights here, with Lewin back already. Might have to manually fight that as well. And did you not take Castle Artois? Come on, man. Why are you making things difficult? And also, before I forget, Van Heimlings. You are moving down to here. I actually kind of wanted to send you to take Kessel Baston, because you already have Brienne. We need more of our allies taking territories here so we can actually trade them territories. In fact, it looks like you are moving here, so we probably want to give Aquitaine and stuff to these guys as well. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to call the episode here. Next time we have 3 or 4 battles set up, so we're going to start with all of that and get real nice and corny and continue moving south pretty much everywhere. All our army is moving south now, and I'm sure they will be continuing to do so for a while, but we're certainly getting there. Stay tuned for more Valkia action. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. We'll hopefully start the episode with a massive battle against Festus here with a very elite force of a garrison. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys as well. All glory to the algorithm, whatever I usually say. And thanks for watching.